turning back.
Oh, it,
Oh, it's thing's fault. Hi.
Yeah, see, no, it literally, look, you're watching me turn it all the way off, and then it keeps turning on.
Take your pen off. Oh, wait, hold on. You have 2 screens. You have to make sure they're both turned off. So make that big.
Different screens have different volumes?
Okay, so that's done. No, it's not!
Oh! That's not you. It's to your left. Is it though? Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay, close that.
Okay,
We're
I'm
having
closing
problems.
it. I'm closing it. Okay, screw it. Whatever. We're doing the show. Somebody can. Okay, it looks like I can access it from my phone. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, I can be in the messages. I'm just not in the video.
Oh, yeah.
can see over there.
I didn't need to see the video. I just went straight to the
Why don't you come over here and say it?
Come on,
Damn,
Art.
why did you say it like that?
Well, because I would fuck it up. I just
Be
mean art is smarter than me.
Okay, so for ease of use, and because this is the first time we've done this, head over to the regular welcome party channel to chat there, because we're having issues with the chat on this channel. You know what I mean.
Yay!
Wait up.
Come over and say it to my face.
Chat over
Well,
here.
good evening.
Are you gonna start scatting?
I don't know how to. I was just mimicking.
You did.
I did?
Yeah,
did I
that
really
was,
do it?
That was,
Good
yeah,
job.
that's scouting, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
couldn't
It's
do
just
it on
making
purpose.
noise.
Welcome back to the Welcome Party, your exclusive invitation to pop culture. So we've been gone for the last couple weeks, and a few things have come up. Number one, my tummy's not feeling well,
He go poopy.
and
What's
I mean,
wrong with you?
He don't go poopy?
well, I mean, if my tummy's not feeling well, it's either one or the other at
Yeah.
this point, right?
Trying to be subtle and classy.
Going poopy.
5-year-olds.
Which do you prefer?
Brooke,
Tummy
welcome
not
to the
feeling
welcome
well?
party.
Going
So-
poopy.
So also, we wanted to do a little bit more of a private show. Number one, because I'm very, very uncomfortable with celebrating my birthday. And when this birthday stream came up, I panicked a little bit. And so I kind of wanted to do something where it was really only the people who support us the most, which is all of y'all. So thank you so much for all the support, and thank you for making it feel like a little bit of a private birthday party. Number two, today is actually the World Global, oh my gosh, it's the World Global Strike. So no streaming, none of that stuff is supposed to be happening with the ceasefire that's happening right now. We want to be respectful of what is happening in the political landscape right now. Will I say that was a factor? Yes. Will I say that me being embarrassed and more uncomfortable to celebrate my birthday is even more of a factor? I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, it's hard for me personally to be in front of a camera every week and entertaining people, and I do it because it's very important. Thank you for letting me be vulnerable. Brooke is looking real uncomfortable right now.
Hello. I'm here.
Happy birthday, beloved Artemis.
Yay.
Oh, beloved Artemis, your birthday as
Are
well?
you birthday
Tomorrow.
twins? Oh.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Oh, well, it's tomorrow, but like down here.
Oh, sorry. It's tomorrow? Yes.
Hi, Art.
Okay, I take it back. Everybody's very confused about where we should be chatting. So we're gonna go back to just chat inside of where this video is live.
Is that where I am?
Yes, but you need to exit. Who was still streaming?
Someone's streaming?
Who still had the volume on? Who had
Oh,
issues with the volume?
JPG.
Okay,
I'm perfect in
you're
every
fine.
way.
And you're fine now.
Well, I had to close it. Yeah.
Okay, so let's all go to the channel where we are currently streaming and chat in there. I will show the people here. Just click the chat, and then you won't get the voice. No, they know. I mean, if they're watching this channel, if they're watching this now, they can chat
If
there.
you want to take like a screenshot and then like, hey, this is where we're going to be chatting now.
So-
Oh, so smart.
This is kinda what we do
Jadis,
now.
I would love to try your holiday drink. It was requested to save me some, and I assume that none was saved because y'all are having way too
holiday
much fun
drink?
without me. Yeah.
What was the
I got
holiday
invited
drink?
To a thing, and there was going to be a holiday drink, and I was like, oh,
But what
I
was the
can't
drink?
go.
Yeah, what was
She'll have to say. I'll let Jadis share what was
I just see Mike Lazowski running away.
That's
It was drunk.
running through the rooms like.
Arsenal.
Thank you, Arsenal Roy.
God. Okay. So yes. So thank you for putting up with my anxieties. Sometimes entertainers are people too. And
Show off the hair. Goodbye.
I did not dye my hair. It is the lights, but
But she has like no roots. I need you to know this. It is pretty solid.
Oh, you dye your hair? Oh, what number is it?
I'm a brunette.
number? Did you ask her what number
No,
it is?
what normal.
Oh, I heard what number.
I heard what number
Yeah,
was
I
it. I'm
was
like,
what color
cool.
dye? Oh,
No,
okay.
no, like I wouldn't know if you would have like, oh, 4. No, it would have been like, like
Actually, a
Oh,
644 brown red.
It's cute that you think it's just 4.
It's really sweet.
I
It's
don't know.
very straight of you.
yeah.
Normally I have
resemble
naturally
that.
brown hair.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the red is not me. But
Yeah,
But you do like it though, right?
I very much do.
Okay.
I'll do it for a long, long
I
time.
tried dyeing my hair red when I was in middle school. My mom was so against it, but I wanted to be like Linkin Park. So she was like, okay. And I was like, all right, we'll just do the tips, like just because that was when it was popular.
Mm-hmm.
And what she did to make it so I didn't want to do it anymore was she messed up. And I looked like a cheetah, but because I have very dark hair and she didn't really do anything with the red,
Yeah.
it didn't look like I dyed hair until I went into the sunlight. And I'll never forget how hard my uncle laughed at Christmas. Because
You can always depend on family to bring you down a peg when you're feeling yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
he just started laughing. He's like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I dyed my hair." And he was like, "Do you bring checkers, chess?" And I was like, "Oh."
I dyed my hair once. I dyed my hair once and it was red. And it was a red mohawk.
Everyone does
Oh.
a red moment. Everyone I've known has tried red hair.
No, it was not for the boy band art. Oh, the boy band, what was it called? Well, it was actually called None Ya Business.
You know what would be funny if it actually was called that?
It'd be
And this entire
incredible.
time.
It'd be incredible.
No.
Alex does not know. In 15 years, I've never told her.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm gonna be real with everybody.
We found him.
I am not great at keeping secrets. So JBG was like, I could tell you, but you can never tell anybody ever, not even your best friend. And I was like, nope, don't tell me because I won't be able to hold it in. And now we do all this shit, and I'm really glad I don't know because I would definitely spill.
You just say it.
Yeah, in a heartbeat. What?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's no K-Nice tonight, you guys.
It was a very painful time in my life, Art. I got kicked out of a boy band because I was too young. Why did you laugh? Why did you laugh so hard at that? It is a hard part of my
Just
life.
come on camera with
Hear me
us.
out. Hear me out. We put together a boy band
Oh yeah.
Got
with
it.
Chunk,
Mhm.
JPG, and Cucumber.
Sexy. Yeah, I would listen to it.
I'd do it.
100%.
Would you do it?
I'd do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd do it.
because you'd be like the Justin Timberlake of it. 'Cause,
Why
Don't you think?
No.
who would be?
No,
Cucumber?
Cucumber would be the Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Like immediately popular and then immediately canceled
But then
after
if you
that.
guys- yeah, that's the problem. If you would
Wasn't
stand in a
immediate.
triangle too, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be even.
No, I'm the JC. I'm 100% the JC.
Okay, I don't think that's not as good as you think it is.
No, because yes, it is, right?
JC
Yeah.
from NSYNC
Because to know you have talent,
and being an asshole.
he's not an. Dude, I was honestly about to break. I was like, what the?
The rage.
No, he's not a jerk. What? What do you know? What do you know?
We'll talk off air.
I spilled the wine over here. No, Chunk would be the Lance Bass. because everybody likes Lance Bass.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
need a fourth member apparently.
Well, then that would make us 98 degrees.
That's how warm it feels in
Brian.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys could be
Brian
called
wouldn't
Little
show up
Chunky.
to every single one.
No, I would say no. Brian's like the Joey Fatone because it's like he has like a weirdly popular like side gig because like his acting like definitely took off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Brian would be the one that never gets a solo, but like has a ton of talent, but they just never give him the solos.
The guy with the braids.
Chris Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
The guy with the braids.
He was
You
always the
mean,
one kneeling in
You
all
mean
the
Chip
photos.
Skylark? You freaking heathen!
What?
What?
Nobody?
Chip Scarlet?
This Chip Skylark.
Is that from the 21st and a half century?
No.
Oh.
It's a
Boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, thank you.
My supernova girl.
Oh my God, Brooke is just clapping along to all of this millennial bullshit right now.
It's a lot.
No, Chip Skylark was Oh, you put it in the chat. Thank you. So if you're not looking at the chat and you're just listening to the show, Chip Skylark is the he's the singer in The Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh no, I
And
know
he was-
who that is. I just didn't know what his name.
Oh, and he was voiced by Chris Kirkpatrick.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
His claim to fame is people not knowing who he was. Like that's consistent.
Is that like the skateboarder guy?
What?
Tony Hawk.
Different.
Oh.
Where like
bit
nobody
different.
ever knows who he is?
No. The thing about Tony Hawk is everyone knows who Tony Hawk is. They just don't know what he.
Recognize.
Yeah, because he looks like a dad every time he shows up.
He is a dad.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Jada said the drink is called creme. Oh, I can't read that. Creme de vie. It's Cuban eggnog, but not really eggnog. It's made the same way it's made with rum, and it was her grandmother's recipe. Val says it's very good, but I don't get any.
Oh, okay. Because it's all gone.
Yes. They wanted you to do K-Nice tonight.
I know. Too bad. I'll come back another night. Maybe.
One of these days, I want to do an episode where it's just girls I can cuddle with on stream. We just get rid of Cole, get rid of JPG.
Why was I first? And why was it like get rid of Cole? Like just shuddered.
Because you'll make it weird.
Yeah. That's what I bring.
Yeah, what do you think he's on the show for?
So he can reach things off the top shelf.
Well, that's fair.
No, that's why I help
The
with the
size
studio.
difference between Cole and Brooke right now.
Oh,
It's giving cucumber and chunk. Wait, no. That one is.
yeah, I love how like you three are like equal, and then I'm like over here going, "Hey."
Yeah.
Well,
Like, they zoomed in.
I always sit high. Like no, like everybody's like, "Oh, what?" Like, oh God, that's
you-
really funny.
Where's our chairs?
Sitting.
Where's our chairs?
I don't know.
Are,
I think
They're underneath
oh,
you.
it's oh, I tried.
Good night, Mark Worky.
Good
Brooke,
night.
good night.
Sorry, the chat is much harder to read this way, so I'm doing my bestest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
you gotta keep
you're
it on.
unusually tall and I'm unusually short, so it's just like a really
It
fun
works out.
combination. It's
Yeah.
really great.
Oh yeah, they all started on the Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, good.
Christina, Brittany, Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC all started on Mickey Mouse Club.
Wait, Christina, Brittany, Justin.
The video
JC.
is very pixelated. Huh?
Oh, was there a donation?
How?
For what?
Can somebody read it? Because I can't read it from here. Oh dang.
I'm illiterate.
What do you have that could
Oh, and it's a long take.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get to talk about sports.
I'm leaving.
Yay.
All right, so thank you so much for donating. Oh, you're part of this now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, so here.
you say whatever you want about sports?
Okay, how about them Cowboys?
Okay, so she's
No!
gone. All right, so-
Okay, no, you are actually off of our show.
I don't actually care about anyone in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's just my dad's favorite.
So anyway, all right. So The reason why the Rams are going to be scary come the playoffs is they are going to be considered a wild card team. And with Cooper Kupp, Puka Nakua, and Tutu Atwell, they're receiving.
You made those names up.
I did. The receivers are great. Oh no, there's Skronik. Yeah, no, it's his real name. Number 18.
Smith.
Like they're so good. They're so talented. They're very good. And Kyren Williams is a 5'10" man who does not understand that he's supposed to be tackled by 6'8" men. He's just carrying them on his back like a Ninja Turtle. And they have a defense that should not be good. But with Aaron Donald being one of the most prolific pass rushers in the history of the NFL, he has to get held and double teamed all the time. So when you are going in the playoffs, defense and grit win, and they have already won a Super Bowl. So there's going to be a good chance that I hate that you can see my Adam's apple going up and down the entire time.
Grosh going for
they're going to be
Cole's
scary.
titty shots right now.
So hey.
Show
So
a little cleavage, Cole.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
if
Oh.
So-
We are doing K-Nice. It's happening right now.
what's happening? I don't know.
Oh wow, look at that.
I've never
Unbutton one. Just give them one unbutton.
There's already.
one
Yep.
more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
We had it. Well, you did it in the boring way.
look, let me just have this moment. So if the Rams are in the wild card and they go up against the Niners, they'll probably lose. But if they go against the Cowboys, they'll win because they'll have a scary defense. Dak Prescott won't know what to do. They go against the Eagles are reeling and hurting. So they need what?
We're back.
Oh
We're
yeah,
back.
they need a full. They're going to need home field advantage, and they're going to need to play against someone who does not have a good defense. They're going to have to be an offensive powerhouse to try and keep up, which is why the Niners are better suited for them. So this is what happens every time I get to talk about sports.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
It's okay.
I'm
listening.
So the Rams are going to be that team that scares people, and then they go farther and farther and farther.
Oh no,
So-
your mic is underwater.
So what is going to happen is the Rams keep going.
Do not cut back to us, bro. Do not cut back to us, dude.
It's
Yes.
This is getting weird.
I was having a great time. Why did you stay on that shot longer?
It was right when I was about to finish. You pulled back.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah.
Now we have to start over.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's gonna be a thing now.
We're making up for how K-Nice doesn't exist.
We were
We
supposed to
gotta
be
make
talking.
the rest of it
Okay,
extra schmexual.
so
Well, I guess people can donate for shout outs, right? Yes,
guess
gentleman
so.
in the back.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Why? Because I'm getting everything?
Because Alex is so
I mean, if
This is not
JPG
the
was
first time.
okay.
Welcome
to the new-
welcome party. Your open invitation to pop.
oh no, you got close. You got close. I mean, it's better than Cole guessing on it, but whatever.
This party is welcoming to everyone.
Yeah, except Cole. Though. And apparently is it the Rams? Aww.
All by myself. Oh, I'm back. Hey.
Yay.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's less awkward than drinking it out of the bottle. Yeah.
It's less awkward. Yeah.
Well, let me finish my wine and I'll have some of that.
We were supposed to talk about.
Several people typing.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'm
Several.
so scared. I'm so scared.
Oh, it's getting
Arnar.
weird.
Oh no.
No, there's not. We're
We
supposed
are.
to. We are talking about Princess Bride.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna
This
do
is
it.
happening.
We're getting there.
We
We're
are.
not done with the Rams. Are you done with the Rams?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kira
Okay.
says that she wants to join the cuddle party.
Yay!
Kira, you're invited.
Join us.
What about the finish? Are they last?
What?
What is happening with Cole? Cole looking. Cole's looking at his Cole's looking at his iPad right now, like he's skimming through Reader's Digest. Did anybody else see that face? Like the.
I'm tall. Everything's gonna look funny from. Oh, okay.
Boomer menu.
Oh God. Okay, we are supposed to be talking about how The Princess Bride is perfect. Brooke, when we had mentioned in the chat today that our previous guest had to cancel on us, Brooke bravely volunteered, so thank you so much.
It took me like 2 minutes. I was like, cool, so do you need someone to come on the show and talk about how this movie is great? Because I'll do it.
Can we
Only
tattle-
takes 2
Are
minutes.
we fully tattling?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, no. Brooke wasn't like, oh, let me volunteer to be on your show. Brooke was like, oh, let me volunteer to be on your show and make fucking perfect cupcakes.
It's JPG's birthday. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, none of us. You do need a microphone.
We've
You're
been
sassy
saying
today.
that.
We've been saying that for like years, dude. Okay, look at this. Look at this cupcake. Look at this.
Oh, you guys.
Hey!
All right. 25 bucks in the chat to watch me eat this.
Oh. Wait, the whole piece
In one bite.
In one, I can do it. I can do it in
Okay.
one bite. I can do it in one bite.
Okay, now you may not know this because it's just it seems like a small regular cupcake because it's JPG. The thing's fucking massive.
Yeah.
It's like
by accident.
Like, look how
Like,
this is
it's-
a big cupcake. Okay, to regular people hands. That's a
Like,
big
see?
old
Big
cupcake.
cupcake.
we're
That's
not
a
being
big
funny.
old
It's
cupcake.
legitimately huge. And so the fact, like, yeah, he
But it
holds
looks
it.
so tiny.
Like it's not those cupcakes from like when you were a little kid and you're like you had the plastic cupcakes and you're like, oh, here you go, mommy and daddy. This is like the
Dude,
hey,
yeah.
I call her mommy
Brooke-
and daddy now.
Yeah, Brooke was not messing around. Brooke is bringing in daddy cupcakes.
Yeah.
You know what? They're so nicely made, they might even be zaddy cupcakes.
Ooh, can we start calling them that now, Brooke, when you start selling them?
If you want to, yeah.
Zaddy cupcakes?
Yeah, they're my own recipes, so we can license them.
Zaddy cakes!
Zaddy cakes.
What flavor? They're yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
Ooh. You know, it's like my absolute favorite kind of cake, though? Lemon cake. I love lemon
I almost
cake.
put lemon in this, and then I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if anyone.
I love lemon cake.
One of the layers of our wedding cake was lemon.
Yes.
Aw.
Our secret layer, the layer that only we got to eat but nobody else did at the wedding, was funfetti.
Yeah, it was.
We had 5 layers in our wedding cake.
Funfetti?
I know,
Yeah, the
dude.
top one
That's
was
really
funfetti.
cute.
We had one with something in amaretto,
I was
One
part of
was-
the wedding
cookies and cream.
Yes.
One was lemon and raspberry.
Uh-huh.
One was chocolate, I think. Chocolate something.
It's been a while.
And then the top one was funfetti.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so you can
Legitimately
have
amazing.
a secret layer of cake when you get married.
That's
You have a lot of secret things when you get married.
nice. Oh.
Okay.
Like, what's an example? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's an example?
What kind
yes,
of secrets?
yes, honey, light of my life. What's an example of secrets that you're keeping in our marriage right now?
Does it involve pulling out?
What?
Wow, way out
Never.
of the field. Way to fucking yes and the fuck out of our show. Way to be like, I will not be made uncomfortable by your pull-out joke. In fact, here's another one.
Oh God.
Look, what he does in bed with you and what he does in bed with me are two totally different things.
Oh my God.
Fair. That's fair. That's very fair.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But on Twitter today, there was.
That's never a good start.
There was,
Right?
What did Elon Musk have to say?
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, and please, chat. Please let me know if this is gonna make you a little bit uncomfortable because, like, you know, content warning. This has to do with sexy stuff. There was an argument about front shots versus back shots today on
Oh.
Twitter.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Explain what are those?
So, but before
I
I,
just
get
want it
into
on the record.
before I get into my clinical expo,
Yeah,
oh
those
god,
medically explained.
yeah,
69 new messages.
Oh.
right when I
Nice.
said that, yeah. So Cole, when you said that, I almost yelled front shots, and so that's why I'm telling the story right now. Okay, if Cole, are you familiar with what front shots and back shots are? Okay,
I like that you had
Brooke,
to
would
look
you-
right at the camera to let them.
Brooke, would you like to explain it for us?
We're supposed to do it medically.
Why would
Okay.
you do that to her?
So medically,
So front shots is when you are like facing the basketball court and you make a shot.
Like that.
And if you
oh,
are
Crush
was
with
cool.
the cut. Oh my
Wait,
god!
do that again.
Like that.
Wow, Kurosh is killing it right now on the
so
board.
it's now ABG versus myself. So okay, you do a front shot.
Okay, so a front shot is when people are when people when more than one person is having sexual intercourse and they are finished and they are able to ejaculate. A front shot would be the person the person's partner. The ejaculation comes onto the front of them. So that would
Comes.
Be, I didn't want to say lands. I didn't want to say lands on the
you're
front of them.
aiming.
Yeah, right.
You better be aiming. That's how messes happen.
I mean, you know, sometimes you just gotta spray and pray. But
God,
I got Kurosh on that one. I got
Very medical term. A very official medical term used by doctors frequently.
yeah.
When
Spray
we're
and pray.
Spray and pray.
when we're not on Twitch, we can be a little bit more
It's
gross.
wild.
You would say this shit on Twitch.
I would say this. I would say,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
hey.
I would say this
that's
on
us.
Twitch.
It-
I would say it on Twitch specifically because we should not be sex shaming.
It's not sex shaming.
It's
It's, just
not a thing
being
we should
aware of who
ever be doing.
listens.
Yeah.
I was clarifying.
How the fuck?
Wait, aren't we like a mature channel, Art? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Anyway,
Yeah.
back shots would be the opposite of that. So
It's when you turn them around.
yes, it would be on the back side of a person. Yes,
Wait, why did you feel you needed to explain all this?
because I like if you watch the recording again,
I'm
I
not gonna
almost
watch it.
yell front shots when Cole started talking. Anyway,
We get a dramatic reenactment.
of the,
That's on their only hands.
yeah, that's on
Okay.
my yeah.
Got it.
Onlyhands.com/JPG. I love that Cole gets a website and I don't.
Someone's experiencing FOMO.
You want one? I'll get you one.
Onlyhands.com/JPG.
Oh yeah, what is Cole's website again?
I'm just gonna put a wish list.
It's what?
Coleholes.fun.
Oh my god.
Coleholes.fun. Actually, onlyhands.fun sounds better somehow.
No, it's onlyhands.fun/JPG
Wow.
because it's my OnlyHands. Anyway,
Coleholes.fun.
where are we on the chat? Alex, you're supposed to be on top of the chat right now.
What? Oh, we're good. They're still on backshot.
Oh, we're still on
Yeah.
back shots?
Yeah.
We're worried about what you guys are on top of.
Keen456, you did pick an interesting time to join the show.
Wait,
Welcome.
what's happening?
Keen456 says
Oh,
something in
Keen.
the chat like, oh,
Hey, Keen.
this is an interesting time for me to jump on.
Over
That's
here.
my phone. You
Yeah.
have a phone.
But mine's not loading for some reason.
Oh.
Mine wasn't before.
Fadior, no. I was not in the adult film industry. I was very close to somebody who was, and some of my one of my previous positions actually worked very closely
Some of
with
my
people in sex
best friends work in the
Well, no, because you don't like it when I bring this up.
Don't put me on
You don't like
blast.
you don't like it when I bring this up.
Don't put me on blast.
Okay. Jeez.
I've got a craving that only hands can satisfy.
Quit messing it up, JPG. We're trying to make it, man.
I'm just saying, dude.
Just use your hands.
So, Princess
Oh, that's
Bride.
good.
So let's talk about Princess Bride and how
Brooke,
it's
you're
great.
Yeah, you're the only one that's on point here right now, so you can lead the conversation.
Oh man.
Okay,
so
I-
the opening shot we've got.
Oh no, opening shots.
Is that
Is this like front or back?
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. Why is this movie the most perfect movie to you?
In my opinion,
Yes.
I don't know.
In one word.
Jeez. Why is this the most perfect movie? But you only have one word.
No,
One
but
word,
seriously.
feminism.
JBG
I
just
can
got hard.
expand.
Yeah.
JBG just got.
Yeah, I'm the one that's in the wrong. like feminism should get you hard.
Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
it was just like intellectualism. You're just like, what?
No, we're gonna talk about.
But anyway, okay,
real?
so Kara, I was not expecting that be the one word.
I'd imagine not. Yeah, because it's like, oh, it's a silly, fun fantasy romp through, like mountains and stuff. So you wouldn't think. But yeah, I have one word: inconceivable. You're right. I should have said that. That would have been the more clever response. Absolutely.
Yeah, here at the welcome party, we're not known for clever responses.
Not especially.
Yeah, for booze.
No, but seriously.
I think there's a handful of reasons. For one, I appreciate that Buttercup is a badass, but not in a like over the top, like I'm gonna step on your face kind of a way. Because it feels less male fantasy in my opinion. And more realistic to like, even though it's obviously not a historical documentary,
Right.
it's like set in like fantasy history in this fantasy realm where like probably the social rules are very similar to what they would have been in like, medieval or whatever. And so like, I don't know, like she works the system and she knows how to kind of get her way. And I appreciate that. I also like, that the villains in this are not, wait, let me phrase this correctly. They are,
It's above your head. It looks like you're looking for the
my
answers up here.
thoughts. They're gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're gonna
We'll
fall.
put them back in there. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know. They're not misogynist or whatever. Whereas I feel like in a lot of other films, you meet villains who are misogynist or sexist because the filmmakers feel like it enhances their character, but
Oh,
actually
yeah.
it doesn't. It doesn't make them worse. It certainly makes them more hateable, but they're already a bad person. And it's like, oh, you didn't need to add that on there. Like, they're not a villain because they're a misogynist. They're misogynist because they're a villain, like that kind of thing. And it's like, oh, that's not a requirement. It doesn't serve the narrative. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't actually enhance them or make them interesting. It just makes them more hateable and therefore the story less complex, actually. So I appreciate that the story doesn't do that. It's like, no, these are two assholes who want to start a war for money. Like, that's it. Like, there's no other, then they're sociopaths and they're bad people, but we don't need to, like, justify any other reason for why they suck. And, yeah, I don't know. There's a couple lines in there. I feel like some people might be like, oh, well, the man in black kind of objectifies her a lot, but also, like, they're romantically entangled, and he's the only person who, like, does that with her, and she's, like, cool with it. Like, he stops her
Oh,
from killing
we're not-
herself by
not
talking
king-shaming.
about her breasts.
Yeah.
You know?
But they don't
She's
sexualize
into
her.
it.
Like,
No.
I
Her
feel like
wardrobe is so respectful. It's very
Yes.
it's very feminist in the way that it feels very like the female gaze, actually. All of it is very much, it's complimentary to her. She looks good in what she's wearing, but it's not like low cut and a high slit on the leg and like, oh,
Or
it's
the big
tearing in
push-up
just
where
the
they're,
right
like,
place. Yeah.
folding over her bra, just spilling out. Because
Yeah.
if they made that now, it would be spillage. And when they take off her dress in that scene, she would have
Yeah.
been in something super skimpy.
Yeah.
Do you think
In
if it
the
was,
fire swamp, it wouldn't burn her skirt. It would like somehow jump up onto
Yes.
her tits and the sleeve would fall off. And
Or,
it'd be like,
like-
oh, my breasts. So no.
Yes.
Like it would be something else. and
okay,
I
so if this
appreciate
movie was made today, you're
Yeah.
thinking not only would the fire happen, it would be on her tits, but do you think it would have a budget? Because this didn't feel like there was a budget.
No, that's true. It probably would have a very high budget, but you know how there's so many films I feel like, especially in like a fantasy situation where they have a high budget but it feels hollow. Like it would feel like that, I feel like.
Or they would CG a lot of stuff that didn't need to be CG.
Right. Like
Oh,
they did so
yeah.
many cool practical effects in the film, which is amazing. I love so much of the stuff that they
Well, I think it was because they had no money.
Yeah.
Like there was no idea of like maybe we'll do this. It was like nope, We have $10 to make this film.
Got it.
Is that really?
I have no idea. It was a movie that was not supposed to be big. Like, it was not supposed to be popular. It was made, and then people fell in love with it.
I love
Can
it.
somebody
I
else-
also love that the little boy, like, I love that his character arc is learning to appreciate the romantic story throughout the film, because I feel like too many times
Oh, I
people
disagree.
get... Really?
Oh, he doesn't learn to accept it. He gets enriched in the story, so he wants to know more. It's
Right.
not that he's suddenly like, oh, I love kissing. It's just like, I want to know what happens next.
No, exactly. Yeah, but it feels not like about him trying to like read. He's not gonna go out and read Pride and Prejudice now. But
I don't know, JBG, would you read Pride and
Thank you,
Prejudice?
Reed, for looking
mean-
that up. I was going to ask.
I have read Pride and Prejudice multiple
It
times.
had a $16 million budget.
Pride and Prejudice?
No, this movie.
Oh, okay.
But because to me, they spent a lot of money on actors, first of all, because
Oh,
they're
God.
yeah, they
Dang it,
big
Arsenal.
names
cast
in
is a
there.
lot of Billy, all those people, everyone in that movie.
right. And I think we forget how much it cost to make a movie back then. The practical effects weren't cheap. Like all of that cost a lot of money. Maybe they didn't market it or sell it the way it should have been to make it big, but you could tell they didn't skimp because the actors are huge. The names in that are huge.
For back then?
Yeah.
Oh, not the main characters.
Yeah,
but
Andre the Giant was super
surrounding-
huge.
Yeah.
Andre the
still
Giant was a
Columbo.
wrestler.
You have Mandy Patinkin as Inigo Montoya.
Was he big back then?
He was at least getting there.
Oh, I thought this
Yeah.
was like what propelled him.
No,
I thought
I
this
wanna
was what
say-
propelled all of them
No.
except Andre and Billy Crystal.
I want to say Robin Wright. This was one of her first films. Please correct me if I'm wrong, chat. And I want to say, okay, is it Carrie Elwes? How do you? Yeah. So Carrie Elwes. I think this is one of his first roles, first bigger roles as well, too. Which, by the way, like, God, he
Oh,
is
he
so
was
handsome
Broadway.
in that film.
Who?
Carrie Elwes.
Oh,
Wesley.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he is handsome.
Yeah.
It's the blue eyes, and they never leave him. When he's in
No.
Psych, they're still there. You can
I
see
love him in Psych.
Very good.
His
Mm-hmm.
character is really good.
Okay, so question for him. Even though his blue eyes are amazing, and he's very attractive, and he has a real British accent, as it says in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Which was
Um,
only made like what 5-ish year, like less than 5 years after.
Definitely less than 5. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly when. But is it the voice that makes him sexy, or was he just sexy?
It's definitely part of it. He has a swagger to him. He
Got
takes
the riz.
space. Yeah.
I was
Sure.
speaking young people.
Riz
You-
is a good young people term
Alex,
for
you're
it.
going mid.
That
Stop
one
it.
hurt. That one hurt.
I don't know what.
It's okay. It means middling or just okay.
You didn't use it right, but I used mine right.
Fuck you.
Because I'm
I have
hip
a
and
theory.
cool.
Okay, so I think with Wesley's character, right? I think why his character is so enduring is because he not only does he have the right thing to say in every piece of dialogue, he has the right thing to say that you do not think to say.
Yeah, he's very clever.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I think there is there's a shine and a charm to everything. Anytime he speaks, there is. I feel as if you would say that out loud and you got away with it, everybody would like you would smirk, right? There's constantly a smirk behind each and every line for it. I rewatched it today.
I know.
Me
yeah.
too. Yeah. That whole
You
oh
watched
my
on my
fuck.
profile.
I did.
Yeah.
Every time I watch that movie, I am reminded of how cool the sword fight is.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's so good, and I know that, but every time I watch it, I get excited all
No,
over
the
again.
thing I love about the sword fight is it's not that good. It's cheesy as fuck, and I'm all here for
but
it.
it's the charisma. They commit
Yeah.
the fuck out of it.
They
It's
they go
good.
so hard,
Yeah.
and they don't need to.
They're
but
just trading 2s and 3s over,
Yes!
and it's so good.
That's all they're doing.
It's so fun.
Ding 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 ding. I'm not left-handed.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the backflip, like
Not
when,
needed. Not needed.
One of my favorites is when he throws the sword dramatically, and then he does like 1, 2, and then flips and goes ha ha ha, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Who are you?"
Yeah.
Get used to like that in
Get used to
exchange.
disappointment.
So
Oh, God.
good, so good.
Yeah.
But I mean, like this.
I hate to kill you.
I hate to die. And
that goes with what you were saying.
Yeah, and it's such a good line, right?
Because the respect, he never disrespects anyone. Even the person he kills doesn't disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex,
He only hates one person. That's
JPG.
Humperdinck.
what do you love about The Princess Bride?
Oh no. You don't like it, do you?
I'm gonna share a secret,
Oh no.
and chat's not gonna believe me.
Thought we would.
Oh, we are. Don't worry. It's worse than that.
Oh no.
This is one of the few books
You're zoomed in.
that I read by choice and enjoyed.
Oh.
This is actually one of the very first books that Alex and I talked about together.
Yeah, I read the book in high school. Watched the movie for the first time in high school.
We need to work on your inflection because this is fucked up. You threw me for a
I
loop.
know I did that on
that was
purpose.
Ah.
So the thing is, in drama class, I don't know if some people here remember, they would play this movie when the teacher didn't want to do jack shit.
Mhm.
And I had 2 theater classes my senior year because I had nothing else to do and they wouldn't let me leave early. And I watched the first half of this movie every time and never finished it. And I had never seen it at home because my
Oh.
mom wasn't big into the movie. So it took me so long to be able to actually watch the whole film.
The second half's where the best part is.
Right. And then I fell in love with it and I was like, okay, I'm going to read this. So I got the book from the library. I know, I've been to a library and I read it by choice.
Oh, no. For anyone who's curious, the reason why my eyes went wide is not that she went to a library, because our library growing up was nothing like out of PageMaster. This was not like a 2-story building, nice floors. This looked...
Pagemaster is a film that had Macaulay Culkin, and it goes from live action to animation.
Got it.
And,
Wait, hold on. Have you
and
never seen it?
I've literally never heard of it.
And then from there,
Oh, I
though,
dated
Macaulay
myself.
Culkin's character is animated, and the books that he like the fantasy or the genres that he loves, like they're like animated books, and they also follow him and help him on his journey.
Okay, the
Okay.
chat, please tell
Yeah.
me you guys have seen PageMaster. But like our library was a 1-story building with aisles of like cheap Walmart kind of shelves, and the books looked like they were like the original prints.
Oh my god.
Like they weren't new books. They were definitely like from the 19th century. And so her going to that library meant she survived the crackheads and stabbings.
I used to go to tea parties at that.
Did you
library.
really?
Yeah, they would have like kids events, and so you could come and you would bring like your favorite stuffed animal,
And-
and you'd have a tea party with them.
And honestly, this does speak to the idea of we have no more third places, but it's
Third places?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. So third places, right?
I'm not going to a secondary location with you, let alone a third.
That's
Just get in the van, Cole. Get in the van.
No.
Get in the van, Cole.
Straight spots.
Okay. So,
Throw your money.
so third places refer
I hope
to.
you all get that joke.
Yeah, third places refer to a third
love your
place
dog.
where you can exist and you do not spend money. Place.
I don't know
so
that world.
Your
I
first,
only know one.
Yeah, your first place is home.
Mhm.
Your second place is work because you don't necessarily have to spend money at work in order to be there, right? One of the only third places that most people can ever think of is the library, is the public library.
Everyone keeps going, get a free library card because you can rent comic books for free. But I have now Marvel and DC.
Oh yeah, Libby's great though.
You know,
Libby is the app.
That's what
for-
you use?
Yeah, it's so good.
One of my friends was talking about trying to get a library card everywhere they traveled, just
oh,
for like fun. I thought that was really cute.
actually, that is a really cute idea
Right?
because they never expire and they don't cost anything.
Right. It's just a cute thing to collect.
Yeah.
Way too much effort, but very cute.
Actually, I think that'd be a nice little thing, especially if you go to certain places with really cute libraries.
Well, I think it'd be cute if you had kids that would be like, oh, we went on a trip and then we took our
Oh.
kids to the library and right, like that could be a cool thing, and then they could like collect the cards and none of it costs you anything.
Mhm.
But
The library passports.
yeah, like the Lego passports.
Oh yeah, the Lego passports.
Please tell me y'all are on Fortnite because Lego mode
Oh,
is everything.
No, I
No,
haven't.
we're
I haven't
not.
played Fortnite
Alex?
in years.
you hate Fortnite because you hate player versus player and you hate the stress and the running around and shooting, aiming, and all that stuff. Correct?
No, I just never bothered.
Oh, okay. I assumed you didn't like it from your Overwatch experience. This
Does
is
the head move separately from the body? Because I fucking hate that.
explain.
Because you know when you're like controlling, you can have the chair now.
Oh, can I? I've already committed to this chair. Once I commit, I'm done.
So you know when there's like the character and you have to steer the head and then you have to steer the body, but you don't necessarily steer them the same way. That's how I got stuck on the wall in Overwatch.
No.
Because I kept turning the body, but no matter how many times I turned the head, there was just a fucking wall there.
No, the only way you only turn one way, Alex.
No.
Yes, in Overwatch you only turn one way.
No, you have one controller to run and move, and then you have one to go
anyway,
like this.
Lego mode is basically
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Lego mode is now like
Here's backing you up in the chat.
Minecraft.
Dual stick controls.
Oh, the dual stick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean by moving
Most
the
first
head.
person is dual stick control. Yeah.
This is dual stick, but it's not moving the head. It's like anyway.
It is.
So
You're
Princess
moving the
Bride.
view. Yes, it is.
Okay,
Right? Thank
Yeah.
you. That's what you're doing. Well, how else do you look unless you're moving your fucking head?
I'm gonna throw this to JPG.
Condescending.
What is your favorite underlying theme of Princess Bride?
For me, it's the
Because Brooke loved feminism.
well, okay, so it's for me, it's like the subversion of both like the narrative and the meta narrative, right? So
Really?
okay, so you start the story and it's
Coughing.
it's a children's story to connect kids to their grandparents, right?
Yeah.
But then so that's the meta narrative, right? But then the narrative is the actual book itself. But it is the idea. Just Cole's duck walking down here. It's
Yeah, it's
cracking me
really
up right
funny.
now. and it's the idea that the meta narrative relies upon, or the narrative relies on the meta narrative, right?
Yeah.
How we view these characters is how the grandfather is portraying them to the grandson.
Yes.
And effectively, we are the grandkids at this point, right? And so I love that because the way that William Golding had written the book is it plays off of that meta narrative as well, where the book is supposed to be an awful nihilistic story. But the point is that the grandfather only read the good parts, so the grandson could only experience the good parts of the book.
There's bad parts of this book?
Oh, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
so the ending of The Princess Bride is all four of them ride off on horses.
Is this another Phoebe with like Old Yeller moment again?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Wait.
where she doesn't know the real ending.
She doesn't
Yeah.
know the real ending
And
of
then they
Old
tell her
Yeller.
and she freaks out.
She thinks Old Yeller's like a great movie, and then she's like, why are they walking to the field? Oh my god!
Okay, so all of them are riding off into the sunset, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And they have a kiss more magical than in the top 5 kisses?
so after that,
More pure and more
there's
passionate.
more book that the grandfather chooses not to read to the grandson.
Does Humperdinck come back for revenge?
So Humperdinck does come back for revenge and starts
Even though he's a
chasing after
cowardly
them.
little bitch.
So he comes back for revenge? Who does he kill?
No. So Wesley dies again.
Son of a bitch.
Because the miracle, because they didn't follow
Spoilers?
all of the rules for the oh yeah, spoilers for the book. The
miracle didn't last?
the miracle doesn't last because if you notice in the film, they don't actually follow the rules.
No. They go too quick because they can't wait, and then he doesn't stop. Does he swim? Does he go swimming?
No, he doesn't go swimming.
Oh, thank
but
God.
Yeah, and then Inigo succumbs to his wounds.
Oh, they come back?
Because he has the stab wound in his stomach. Remember?
Yeah, he doesn't just get up and walk away like
Yeah.
he does in the film.
But if you notice in the film,
I don't like this version.
after he kills the bad guy, he never refers to the stab. He just keeps his hand on it. He never refers to the stab wound ever again.
Well, I just assumed it was.
Right?
He's not as bloody in that next scene. Or like
No.
he kind of magically is not.
Yeah, and
He's got color in his skin again.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so the book is supposed to end terribly. It's supposed to be ending in a way where the villain does win.
Why?
But the point, because that's how the fictional book was written, right?
Were they depressed?
Cole, you are aware that like Little Mermaid does not end
Seafoam.
happily?
Was Princess Bride written during that time?
No. Okay,
Because
okay.
when those books were written,
God,
the
this-
world did suck.
This is so hard to explain. Okay.
But like,
So in the book, it's the same way, where the Princess Bride is a book, but also the granddad is.
Well, because like in Harry
he
Potter,
only reads the
everyone's
parts that
happily
are
ever
nice.
after, like in the movies. So
But there's not a book inside of the book of Harry Potter, right?
right.
So that's what's happening. in
Oh, that's the
Princess
difference.
Bride,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
that's
the
what.
grandpa doesn't read all the terrible parts to the grandson, but we, the audience, know that they
There
do
are
exist
terrible parts.
in the
We are
book.
told by the author, who is supposed to be seen as reliable, that there are worse parts of this book that were never read to him.
okay, somebody correct me because I haven't read it since high school. That's way too much effort. But
Not the important ones,
isn't
Gracie.
it that the grandpa or that the kid,
Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
like at the end of the book, is talking about how he read the book to his kids,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how he discovered all the pieces his grandfather left out?
No, I think with Golding, he's recounting that his grandfather used to read this to him. And then he got a copy of the book when his grandfather passed away. And then he read
That's
all
when he
of it.
figured out that it was okay.
Yeah.
I know he figured it out at some point.
Polymorph in the chat, don't let Cole ever read Game of Thrones.
Actually, I was always tempted, but the problem for me is when I see a media first, I always think of it and I hold the written criteria, even though that came first, to that standard. It's not fair, but like I can't
Yeah.
read Lord of the Rings because I saw the movies first.
You can't read Lord of the Rings because you hated reading Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, when I read Lord of the Rings after I saw the movie, so when I had like the Old Forest be 500 fucking pages, if you thought Snape's house, not Snape's house,
Getting out of Sirius's house.
yeah, Sirius' house was bad.
Yeah,
The
that was
Old
fucking
Forest with a
trash.
naked man for no fucking reason, and then they're walking through the blades of grass.
No one. This is not a show that hates on Tom Bombadil, okay?
We are hating on Tom
No,
Bombadil.
this is not
We
a
who?
show.
You.
Me. I hate Tom Bombadil.
This is not a show where
You know
we
who
hate.
else hated Tom Bombadil?
Tom Bombadil.
Nope. Well, maybe
Well, the producers.
Peter Jackson.
No. Okay.
Like the lightning
Are we
thief?
putting? Whoa! Oh my God! We have Kurosh in the room. Kurosh, you do. Wait, do you have a mic?
I think so.
Okay. Does that? Can everybody hear Kurosh?
I can hear me.
Okay. So
Can hear me.
Kurosh, you throw.
Bro's kicking me out.
You throw a Lord of the Rings trilogy party like every year, right?
Yeah, I do a marathon every year.
Okay. And then, okay, so books, movies, all that stuff. Like, what's your opinion on this? Do you hate Cole more? Is that what's happening?
I want Cole to learn how to read. I have hope.
Of the members of the welcome party, I'm pretty sure I read the second most.
And yet
you're
you
not
comprehend
first.
the least.
Proud of that one?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
You gotta make comments that are true. You gotta.
No, I can just be a snarky ass bitch and that's acceptable.
Oh.
Spicy.
Comics don't count. Oh, since when do comics don't count? There's words. I like reading my comics. It makes me happy.
I get a gold star just for saying I read a book in high school. I don't know what your problem is.
I don't know if you know this, but Spotify Premium now you can listen to audio like up to 16 hours of audiobooks. So it's about 2 to 3 books a month.
I have an audiobook app.
Oh, so I have Spotify, so I've been listening to the Thrawn books.
I definitely pay for it. I am not logged into somebody else's.
In canon or out of canon? Like in canon or legacy?
It's the new ones.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
canon, but it's
I read the
weird.
first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I read the first one.
Didn't know you could read.
I love that. No, I think some of my favorite. I love she did not get eaten by the eels, and I love who gets Humperdinck. No one.
Yeah, and it's a oh god, I love that line and because
It's true, but
the-
it's like fuck.
yeah, the grandson is so upset and invested, but the grandpa never lies to him
Oh.
because he does tell him no, nobody gets Humperdinck.
Wait. At this time, so she does get eaten by the eels?
I don't know. That's just what he said. I don't. She doesn't. I assume not.
I don't
Maybe in
think-
the book.
I don't
Okay.
think there's anything about the eels in the book either.
All right, so back to this movie with magical joyness and happiness. Okay, not the main cast. Who's your favorite character that's not the main cast?
Who's not the main
Yeah,
cast?
So
you
you
consider?
have the priest, which I think is an easy one. You have
Knowledge is what brings us together.
You
Today.
have the torture guy.
have the wing.
You have the weird torture guy.
Okay, he is funny.
He is
The
very
security guard who holds the keys.
funny. Oh, he's very funny also. He had a great bit part in that.
I like the witch lady who says Humperdinck, Humperdinck, Humperdinck.
Yeah, Miracle
Like-
Max's wife. That's
Yeah.
who I was gonna say.
She's funny.
Played by.
Yeah, she
oh
is.
my gosh.
She's very famous.
very famous.
She was in Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's the landlord in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Mhm.
On top of another other highly iconic roles.
Oh, the priest is main cast, so
saying.
priest doesn't count.
This was an expensive movie. There's some top star actors in it.
Also, shout out to the guy who had to get in the rat suit and go "Ah, ah, ah," all day long because
That-
honestly, what a star! Way
That-
to go, man!
okay,
Way
watch-
to do it to him.
Watch how he moves in
It's
that.
so
yeah.
the weird like twitching.
Like the it's
It's so
so
Carol
good.
Kane.
His animal work was done. He did the work.
Yeah.
He showed up to play today.
Carol Kane is Miracle Max's wife.
Carol
Thank you so
Kane,
much.
good job, Carol.
Oh,
Kane.
Broadway
You're so
legend.
funny
No,
and
Broadway
lovely.
legend. Apparently.
Broadway
Well, yeah,
legend.
Broadway legend.
Carol Kane.
Respect
Wasn't
on
she
her.
in the? Was she in Into the Woods? The original Into the Woods? Or
I
no?
think so.
The original?
The original.
like she was
she was
Amy-
the original cast.
She was Anna
The one
Kendrick's
with Bernadette
character?
Peters?
Wicked, are you about to tell the story about the guy who got arrested because he was in the rat suit and he got arrested on the way to set because it's a great story?
Or are you thinking of Bernadette?
I need to hear this story.
Yeah.
Did the guy who was in the rat suit get
Bernadette
He
arrested?
got
Peters
arrested
was
on the
the
way and they had to
main,
bail
like-
him out and they had to stop
That's the
shooting
VHS
for
tape
like
that I have.
6 or
Yeah.
7 hours, I think. It was a long time. Well,
What did he get
The
arrested
girl, the girl who was
know.
Rapunzel in Into the Woods is under the show that we worked on with the Meet the Robot.
What?
Yeah, we performed with her. She wrote the show that we were.
Shut up.
Oh, that's
That's so cool. And you didn't invite me?
Polymorph. Okay, I know that the comment is a little bit tongue in cheek, but they just said, "Man, remember when movies used to be fun?" I say this all the time because like we don't, you know, I love a good film that has like social and cultural ramifications, right? Like, but also we don't get a lot of wholesome, fun stuff anymore, right? Oh God, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but the last film that I thought got pretty close to it, is Jungle Cruise.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, but they fucked the landing.
yeah, they really
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Why
It
did they
got
kiss?
Close.
Why is there a love story?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did not need to be a
Well,
love
there
story.
could have been a really good love story.
Him and the brother.
Him and the brother.
But I don't think Dwayne Johnson wants to be associated with that.
Cowards.
Calling you out, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh no!
I'm here in
Awkward.
big
Now we're
guy.
canceled.
Yeah, good thing we're doing this in the Discord.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he'll never.
Can you imagine if he sees
He
this and then he
doesn't
just
watch the
shows up
show.
here and I'm like, well, I'm dead. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah. For this
Gigantic.
one bit.
Oh, man. No, I agree, Alex. If Dwayne Johnson ended up with the brother, because they had so much chemistry.
They
and
had
it's,
so much chemistry.
It was kind of stupid. The chemistry was really high. Like, it was palpable.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kiss this random. Like,
Like, no. And she was giving Ace energy. Like, she
Yes!
showed no interest in
interest.
him for the whole
what?
film.
When it happened, I just remember doing this. What?
Yeah. Out loud. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
but okay, the feel you have right now, that's how I felt with the end of Barbie.
What? No, disagree. Hard disagree.
Hard.
Remind me
Agreed.
the end of Barbie.
Oh no! Wait!
Okay.
Oh no! Wait! Nah, this is Alex versus Brooke at this point. Oh no!
Hear me out. Just listen. Listen to.
I mean, that's what we're doing.
Hear me out. No,
Yeah.
because you'll interrupt. As you
It's
do.
true. I've seen it happen.
This is all about like feminism, right? And they talk about how the Barbie Mattel company only has men. They make these whole jokes about how it's only men. The one smart girl that we're following is just a secretary, not just a secretary. Secretaries do a lot of work, but you know what I mean. She's discounted because she's a secretary.
She's not a
instead of-
CEO.
right. But clearly she's up with what's going on with the company. We do this entire movie that's supposed to be about growth. And at the end of the movie, guess who runs the company? All men. But you know what they do? They steal her one idea that's really good.
She pitches it to them. They take it because they know it'll make money, and it's not their story. It's Barbie's.
But it was her story. And so what should have happened is that the guy should have called out one of the men and said, "You're fired," brought her on as one of the CEOs, and then for the funny moment, we see him at the end with the Kens.
Should, but I also don't.
What was the point? What was the point of all this feminism and all this growth to show that things aren't right here and we need change, and then we see no change, no growth, and nobody learns?
I agree to this. I agree with the
Totally
sentiment. I
sad.
don't think that would have rung true for Will Ferrell's. I don't think he was enough as a person, as a man, to have even thought of that. I agree with the sentiment. I don't think that Will Ferrell's character was filled out enough for that to ultimately make sense narratively. I definitely would have loved. It's similar to how I feel like at the end of Aladdin, I feel like Jasmine should have been given the lamp so that she could wish for world peace or something, but no one asked for her opinion because it's not her film.
Are you talking about the live action?
In both.
Oh, okay.
In either one of them.
I'll accept animated. Live action hurts me.
Yeah,
I never watched.
Yeah, I didn't watch the live action.
Oh,
I don't watch most of them.
the live action out of left field turns into a music video, and it's very confusing.
Oh, I've seen the video of the song.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
yeah,
about?
no, so-
Fear, I'm gonna go silent. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's
that
weird.
moment that feels like its own little moment happens in the middle of when Jafar's like winning. And you're going, oh, are they all turning to dust? What kind of magic powers does Jasmine have? And then it goes back to her head.
And it
You went,
resets?
oh, what?
And it resets at the end?
Mhm.
Nothing happened?
Nope.
That's stupid.
She just gets walked away and then Aladdin saves the day.
Great. Glad we came to
Exactly. If things don't.
So,
if
I
things
will
don't
say-
change,
And for
Yes.
Alex's opinion, like it would have been cool if like the mom who was like, I do all this stuff ends up running Barbie, especially since she loved Barbie as a kid and she was already part of the company.
some
but,
kind of promotion, some kind of
Drawing all those
acknowledgement.
And what Brooke
costumes the
said
whole
of
time.
there
Yes,
is no
I
character
agree.
development of Will Ferrell.
Ferrell.
To put you guys together, Will Ferrell should have been the one fired, and then she got promoted by the Barbie owner who
Well, we even
we
could have
saw in the
had-
film.
All the men all underneath him would have to band together basically because he's like the big
Yeah, he was
guy.
never going to get fired. But the guy who said, like, oh, actually, that'll make a lot of money. And then he goes, never mind, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
That guy could have gone, you know what, we should put her on the board.
She should have been at least put on the board. I do agree
Oh,
with that.
that would've been
It
cute.
would be
yeah,
cool.
just something. Because it just, I don't know. It felt like nobody grew
Yeah.
except for Barbie growing a vagina, which, you know, was cute. But
Good
like,
for her.
This goes with Barbie, and it's just confused. Like I'm just curious where you guys were, but I can't ask this unless JPG has seen all of Ahsoka.
I have not. I needed to ask you about that because next week we were supposed to be doing the roundup.
You were on a plane for 10 hours.
he slept for 9 hours.
You were on a plane for 10 hours. Chat.
13 hours.
Chat.
That's
Chat.
all
No,
I
no, no,
vote-
no, 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 no. Chat. Is this acceptable that he can no longer complain about spoilers, even though Ahsoka's amazing? He deserves to watch it.
Just
Is
give
it
me-
now acceptable that
give
he
me-
has no claim?
Just give me one
I
more
was gonna
week.
agree with Cole just now, but he did a thing where he shuts people up when he wants to talk real loud. So I'm gonna disagree with Cole.
Just give
I'm
me-
back with JPG.
give me-
JPG, take your time. Watch it however long it takes you to watch it.
Give me another week or two. I promise I'm gonna do it. It's my birthday.
Eat your cupcake.
I have a cupcake right here.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Did she want to be on the board?
Oh, I just responded to that. But I was just saying, I think if they had acknowledged that she wanted to be a designer, saying, "Oh, why don't we make her a designer?" Cool,
or
that would have
like
been acceptable.
the main designer. Oh, I think Hiroshi wanted one. Art.
But my issue was she didn't get anything.
Yeah.
I
I guess
forget
too,
how that
though,
movie
it's
ends, to
like
be
we
honest.
kind of leave her story off. Like we don't really see her again after she sells them her idea. So other than in the car, it's like, oh, we don't really talk about her career. It's possible that they did something and that it just doesn't happen on screen, but that is a bit of a
But
stretch.
it should have happened on screen because we followed her. I mean, truthfully, we followed her growth as much as we followed Barbie's growth.
Would you guys want a sequel to see?
I don't know.
No.
Mm-mm. Well, my whole thing is that there are. I think, although I absolutely loved Barbie as a film, I thought that there were a lot of half measures at the end of it.
How so?
Well, I think they never addressed. Okay, so I'm going to start from the bottom all the way to the top. For the Kens, right? I think that the Kens were right in the sense where they needed representation.
Yes.
But also they were wrong in the sense where there also needed to be. I felt like they didn't learn anything from the coup that they threw.
Oh, you talking about Barbies?
No, the Kens. The Kens didn't learn anything from the coup.
Politely speaking, they're very simple.
Well, yeah, but then also but there is the idea that these are still people and they need representation.
You know who should represent them?
Themselves? Who?
Adam.
That's
Oh wait,
beautiful.
Alan?
Alan.
Alan.
I was like,
Couldn't you?
and
Poor
Eve?
Alan, you can't even get his name right.
Alan just wanted to get the fuck out of there from like almost the beginning of the film. He's like just so wildly.
You know what made me
uncomfortable. I
sad?
love him.
I had to go to the bathroom. And so I was like, oh, this is the part of the film where there's going to show up. I'm not going to miss anything. I come back. Apparently, it's when Alan was like begging to be taken with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, what?
Yeah.
And apparently, it was like an amazing part of the film.
It's great.
Exactly.
scene.
Alan also never really got. Okay, hear
He's
me
a
out.
side character though.
So she
Yeah.
moves into
he's
the
friends
board.
with Ken.
She gets the position at the board. You see her on board with everybody. And then as it comes out of the office, Alan is the secretary.
What?
But he doesn't want to be a person. He's fine being Alan. He just doesn't want to be oppressed by people.
I do enjoy the part where Alan just beats everyone's ass.
It's great. Yeah, when he kicks the ass of every single Ken. It's because it implies that he's been capable of it the whole time.
just
He just
capable of
didn't
extreme
want to
violence.
fight them
Yeah.
because he's a cool guy.
I'm going to bring this back. Everyone here, you get to pick one person. Who on Princess Bride is Alan?
Who is Alan?
Who
On
is
the
Alan?
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
Kind of okay. So it's the odd man out, but
Andre the
he
Giant.
can kick your ass. You know what?
Wait,
You're not
who?
wrong.
Andre the Giant.
Oh
Fezzik.
yeah,
That's
Fezzik.
exactly what I was thinking. Because at the very end, when he's like, "You finally did something right," it's like he's been doing it right the
The
entire
whole
film.
time.
Have you
yeah.
seen those photos where he's on set and he's holding a beer?
No.
Okay.
I don't need to because you could just demonstrate it here in person.
Thanks, Art. But really, his hands are ginormous. Like you can't even see the can of beer in his hands. It's incredible.
So, okay, well, I didn't expect that to be like universal. All right, so moving on. There was with Andre the Giant. You all agreed. I was like, shit, I wasn't expecting that. There's real life stories that throw me off when it comes to Princess Bride. So with Andre the Giant, I keep thinking about how he hated Randy Savage. So when he's dunking Inigo Montoya in the water, I'm wondering how much of that is real.
It's like,
Yeah, like how much of that is like acting when he's like, enough. I'm like, I don't think that was acting. I
Wait,
think Andre
do you-
was just drowning him.
do you think
I don't know his real name.
Inigo Montoya is Randy Savage?
No. But the way Andre the Giant treated Randy Savage, who was a performer with him on WWF,
Okay.
I assumed that was his acting
Oh, he was
style.
like channeling. He
Yeah.
was channeling into it.
Giving an as if.
Yes.
Yeah. So I always
Ah.
wonder that, and then I always get super sad with Inigo Montoya. I want my father back.
Yeah.
You son of a. Yeah, I like that they saved their curse word for that line. It's really great. I love that it goes to a hero as well. It's not a villain using like damn or hell or whatever. It's a hero saying bitch. It's really great.
I mean, Mandy Patinkin tells this story. I tear up every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
And then when you watch it and you just see the energy, you're like, fuck, there's a reason you're not seeing the Six Fingered Man.
No.
It's because they're so captivated by his performance.
Oh yeah, the cameraman forgot they were making a film.
Yeah, because what's great is whenever you see the Six Fingered Man, whose name I cannot remember right now.
Count.
Guy.
No,
no,
not the other
It's
guy.
Count.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
starts with an R. Count.
Well, anyway, so moving forward, they go to cutscenes, and it feels like that they just reshot his lines so he can say them perfectly. but like the entire moment with Inigo Montoya is all squarely on him, whether that was artistic or not. Him going through everything that he went through with his father, like you were like, no, the camera will be on him the entire time. It is crazy.
Oh, the way to channel that pain into energy and to give people who are watching hope.
Alex, do you know about the story? Oh, JBG, you want to tell it?
So Mandy Patinkin's character, or Mandy Patinkin playing Inigo Montoya, his father just passed away from cancer before, like while he had this role, and then so when he's doing that whole monologue of when he's fighting the Count, he's pretending that he's killing. So it's a very, when you have that frame of mind and you watch that scene again, it's very touching.
It's depressing.
Rugen, thank you, Kira.
Because like just his look, the way he's doing it, you're just like, fuck.
Really good.
It's so powerful.
I think narratively too, it's such a lovely choice. I feel like too often we have we're scared to make heroes who are complicated and who, like, too often, especially Disney really loves to create heroes who don't kill.
Yeah.
Or who have some kind of, because it makes them better than the villain. And I guess that's a fine narrative point to stand on. But in my opinion, I think it does get a little bit tired. And there is something very human and real and interesting about, well, sometimes that's not really enough of an excuse. Like, me being better than the villain if I don't kill them is not enough. And revenge will, like, even if it doesn't make me feel better, it's like, it's necessary.
It's the perennial Joker argument, right?
Yeah.
Like, does killing Joker
Save lives.
like actually save lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does.
Well, I agree with what Batman says in this argument of once you make that decision that killing the Joker saves lives, there is no going back. You now kill the Joker.
Yeah.
The next big bad you have to kill. The next big bad you have to kill
Yeah,
to
and
save
you've
lives.
saved millions of people by doing so. I'm unsure what the problem is here.
Alex is the Punisher.
Either you're a hero
Yeah.
or you're a little ass bitch.
Oh no,
Alex.
Oh no!
You know, actually, I would love for Alex to write for the Punisher.
Oh no,
I think that would actually be very interesting.
Alex, if you wrote for the Punisher, who would the Punisher be killing first?
Nazis?
Bad guys.
Like everybody who puts 20 items in the 10 items or less line, or
Look, this is just that board game all over again.
oh, you're talking about Dead of Winter.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we were explaining the game and then
Oh,
Brooke,
fuck
have
you! Quit during this holiday season.
Brooke, have you played Dead of Winter before?
No.
Okay. It's either competitive or cooperative, and you are running a small group of survivors during the zombie apocalypse in the middle of winter.
Got it.
And so there are certain actions that happen where it's like, oh hey, like survivors show up to your camp. Do you take them in or not? Or
But at the end of every round, you have to have enough food for everybody in camp. And you have to, there's something else about like noise or something.
it's like noise and trash and like all this other
drunk
stuff.
Santa brings happiness and joy.
But getting rid of Drunk Santa saves you food and noise and energy.
Sometimes, what we learn in the office, the daddy is paddling and the mommy is making sure the kids are okay.
The
Yeah.
event card that devolved into Alex and I into a shouting match in the middle of this restaurant was
And me sitting awkwardly there.
yeah, it was so we're all running our own band of survivors, and
We were co-op.
yeah, we were co-op, and we're all running our little bands, and a school bus came up with 3 survivors, and there are types of survivors who are useful,
Uh-huh.
and there are types of survivors that Alex referred to as useless.
What's the opposite of useful? What's the opposite of useful?
What
Sorry,
they-
you have a degree.
Fuck!
I'm the only one at this table that doesn't.
I'm here too.
What is the opposite of useful?
I guess I would say useless.
Fantastic. So, my point being, we had a bus full of useless.
No. Here's the thing. Fuck you. And now I can't unhear it every time I do that. Because Because it is my. But the thing is, they make jokes about me saying no. So like, anyway.
No.
Damn it, Art. I'm gonna find some new thing to say so I feel better. The thing is, they don't bring anything physically to the table, but they make everyone feel better. There's always on that team that's that one person or two people sometimes where it's like, what do they bring to the table? Really nothing. But I love them, and if they left, I'd be devastated.
Morale boosters. We need them.
Yes.
You know what they brought to the table? More zombies and less food. Useless.
But if you're willing to fight, I thought something was snapping. I didn't sound like a chair. But anyway, if you're gonna fight zombies, you want people in the best mood. You don't want people going like, well, fuck it, if I die, I die.
I mean, you know, you could make the argument that if you let these people die, you're no worse than the zombies, and at least they're using their remains.
You could also make the argument that I was helping feed the zombies and helping feed
Oh,
the
so you're
camp.
keeping it organic? You're keeping.
I mean, Santa would feed 2 to 3 zombies.
Reuse, recycle.
Would we consider
reduce,
Would
reuse,
we
recycle.
consider zombies to be mostly dead or dead?
Oh.
Which universe? It
I don't
matters.
know. Well, because they're, I don't know. I guess, where should we start? Everyone knows Walking Dead, right? That's a good
Oh,
place
they're
to
dead,
start.
dead.
Like we've
Oh, yeah.
seen
They're
it
dead,
or we
dead?
know of its existence.
No exists.
We know
no
of it.
exists.
Okay, I know
Oh,
of
I
its
mean,
existence.
up until now, but then like in the new Daryl Dixon series, there are like variants and stuff.
The Daryl Dixon series, I don't count.
Well, isn't it still canon to their universe?
It is.
Okay.
The
What
thing about
about-
walking,
okay.
I'm sorry. I stopped watching and now I'm waiting for the Rick Grimes and Michonne series.
Yeah.
I think zombies are dead, except in Red, where they're alive.
Ed?
Red?
Reed H. Cooper, I just tried to babysit and it didn't work. We're talking still about more
The
zombies.
Twilight zombie story?
You try to bring it back.
I know. I tried
Twilight
a little.
zombie story?
Okay, so the
Are you
actor
talking
who
about
plays
Twilight?
Beast.
Are you talking about Warm Bodies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, his name. Yeah, it's a R, I think. Yeah.
Wouldn't a vampire be mostly dead?
Nicholas Hoult. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Would a vampire be mostly dead or all dead?
Mostly dead.
Mostly. They are undead, but we're trying to talk about Princess Bride rules, so.
Because I feel like zombie would just really be dead because they don't have their personalities, whereas a vampire would be mostly dead because they still have like.
Is a guy.
Yeah.
But with
Yeah.
Just into biting. And some like that.
in like Buffy
kink
lore,
shame.
right? In like Buffy lore, they're like dead, and instead it's like a demon who has that personality now, right?
Oh, no. I see what you're saying. So in the Buffy lore, it's not that they're a demon has their body, they turn into a demon.
No, their soul is gone, dude.
They turn into a demon.
No, like soul gone, demon inside now.
Oh, maybe I'm just misinterpreting
Who?
it.
Yeah.
So
in the
how I
Buffy
always
universe.
interpret it
Oh,
is
never watched
what
it.
made you a good person was your soul, and when that leaves, you now just the demon who's making bad decisions. It's your Jiminy Cricket gets murdered is how I interpreted Buffy.
Arsenal
good
Roy
outlook.
asks, okay, which Princess Bride character would last the longest in a zombie outbreak? I feel like
Oh.
Wesley kicks ass. There's
Yeah, no,
no
it'd
way
be
he
Wesley.
dies.
Wesley could die saving Buttercup.
Oh, the JBG effect.
The JEG effect.
I don't
back to
like
physics.
that you guys have a name for that.
But they got through the whole fire swamp. You don't think that they could
No, they
like keep
didn't.
it together?
I mean, he did get bit
He got
twice.
bit.
But they lived.
Well, yeah, but if those rats were zombies and not
He's dead.
rats,
Is
then
he
he's
dead, or is he able to like fight find something to fight the infection?
This
Is
isn't
he
Resident
dying
Evil.
instantly?
This is not Resident Evil.
Wait.
Okay.
She's got a point. Sorry, let me try this again.
'Cause Miracle
No,
Max
no.
No.
She's got a point because
You have to admit that's a lot of fun.
because
No.
Yeah. No. This is so much fun to do, guys.
what if he's so trained against poisons?
That's true.
Could he be the one survivor of a zombie apocalypse
If-
because he can't be turned?
If
build
zombie
up
apocalypse
like a-
was just getting used to poison, alcoholics would never turn.
But alcoholics can still die from other poisons.
like alcohol.
They can. That's true. They're still poisoning themselves. They just like it.
Speaking of, hey.
No, the answer is Miracle Max.
Yeah, that's true. Miracle Max would probably.
Yeah.
No,
He's
he'd
super
get
heckin'
turned
old,
on
though.
purpose. He'd have a fight with his wife, and out of spite,
Just
he would
wander
go,
out.
Yeah, 100%. He'd be like, I'm done.
What she would do, this is what would happen. They would get in a fight. He would go outside. She would lock the door, and zombies would show up, and he would go like, honey, honey. And she'd be like, yes, do you want to apologize yet? And he's like, you know what? I'd rather die. Okay, here we go.
That's probably true.
Yeah, I think he's out.
We're
How
boring
would-
JPG.
How would Inigo and
Inigo Montoya dies in a blaze of glory next to Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fezzik?
How would they do?
Yeah. They take down a horde. They last long.
Oh, yeah,
But then you
they're like-
cry when they die.
Yeah.
They're like
Saving a village.
Noble Six Last Stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
True. True.
Because the way he says when you fight a group versus one person is different. He would literally have the tree smashing zombies until he gets overwhelmed like a bunch of ants.
Do you think Humperdinck would live?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's
Oh!
just because he's rich and he can isolate.
Actually, I disagree.
But he's
I
kind
don't,
of a coward, though. Like, I feel like he would
have you seen
fuck
Aliens?
up. Yes.
I think Humperdinck dies the way that one advertiser
Corpo
dies. in
guy
Aliens.
dies?
Yeah.
The way the Corpo guy dies.
Where he leaves them to die and he goes to
Yeah,
hide,
and
but
there's
the alien
already one
He's
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He would do some shit like that. 100%. It'd be so gratifying.
That death scene is one of my favorite deaths in all of Aliens because it's just like and you're just cheering as he just goes.
Seen
I'm not gonna force you to watch it,
It's very good.
but she'd be scared.
But it is. I think it's legitimately terrifying.
No. Aliens to me was never terrifying. It was just 80s.
I think it's still 80s scary. Yeah, it gets me sometimes.
Which part?
The scary part.
Well, okay, for me, so
No, that's the first one.
like for me, the first
Well, that
first
part's
alien.
good.
Yeah,
No, it's a very good scene. I love that the actors had no idea what was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
the first alien for me, I think is the suspense. Like I think that's what
Yeah.
gets everybody
It's a
right.
thriller, yeah.
It's also the idea that Ripley was right the whole time, and if they would
Oh.
have just followed scientific procedures
Oh, yeah.
of like quarantine,
Follow
I
protocol.
love that it's a movie about a smart woman who only her cat and her survive. It's great. It's the perfect film. It's good.
Does the cat survive?
He kind of sort of does. He makes it a really long way.
and then for aliens. They're like, oh, we know it's out there. We're prepared. We're bringing the coolest people we possibly can,
Yeah.
and they still get marked.
No, they don't know what's out there.
Well, no, but they're prepared in the sense where they think they're going to run into trouble.
Oh, okay. They think they're gonna run into trouble, but they're not prepared because Ripley literally says, "Did people get stupider while I've been away?"
Yeah, and I mean the
I
Corpo
love that
guy,
movie.
like Paul Reiser's character, right? Like the Corpo dude,
He did him all
He
dirty.
knows,
Yeah.
like he knows what's out there.
What a
Ripley
dick.
knows what's out there. They know that they're gonna hit danger. They just don't know what kind of danger.
All right, legitimate question because I can actually ask you this, and
Yeah.
I don't think too many people. Do you think Alien 3 was the quest for more money?
You know, that's tough, right? Because I think when
Because killing off all those people just because they couldn't come back pissed me off.
I think we get trilogies now because of this mistake those trilogies made.
Ooh.
Right? Like we are built off of the backs of Alien 3, right? Of
Okay. Spider-Man
Terminator
3.
3.
Oh, Terminator 3 was a TBS Superstation original movie.
of oh my gosh.
TBS was like this big
Terminator
thing
3.
back in the early 2000s. Hold on, legitimate question. Do you even know what that is?
I honestly was not paying attention. I was reading the chat.
Brooke,
What
you're
is the
breaking my
chat?
heart.
is very
What is the
You're
chat
breaking my
talking
heart.
about right
I need
now?
you
Brooke?
up
They're just
here.
making
You're
fun of-
down here. I
They're
need you up
making
here.
fun of us because we're like
Hold on.
way off topic
Brooke,
again.
do you know what TBS is?
No.
Did you have
Wait,
basic
what?
cable as a kid?
Huh?
Did you have basic cable as a kid?
Hold on, Brooke. Do you know what basic cable is?
I know what cable is.
No, not cable.
No, not
No,
cable.
no.
Not
There is a
cable.
distinction. Basic cable.
I don't think so. no.
Because you know, JBG, that died in the 2000s.
It's still It's still around.
No, it's a basic package. It's not called basic cable anymore.
That hurt a little bit. That hurt.
So Brooke, you know when you go into like get
where to
like
go from
movies or
here?
something for your roommates and stuff, like
Yeah.
are you cable if you're actually gonna pay for cable and not just for Wi-Fi. The
That camera
basic
shot is
basic
still my
package
favorite.
is Jesus.
Yeah, tell me more.
The basic package
Yeah.
is what we used to have. It was 2 through 13.
Got it.
Okay, why do you look like you're one half of me?
Because I am.
She
is.
dude.
There.
You want to stand up for the camera?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're doing this? Okay.
Oh, you're gonna stay on this shot.
I was afraid of the cords. Hello, this is me.
This is me sitting.
I am Cole's height a little bit when we're sitting.
Oh
Okay, you want me to stand? Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stand.
yeah.
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna
Get
stand.
ready for the wildest 2 shot you've ever seen.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Oh
I'll wait.
Crush, give him them back shots. Get the back.
Okay.
Oh god.
It's okay.
no! This is me standing my tall. How dare you? This is me up on my toes?
That's you on your toes?
Yeah, this is me on my feet.
Hold on. Alex,
Yeah.
your turn.
What?
She's already.
Oh no. I was okay. Okay.
Is Brooke taller than you?
Yeah.
Oh.
But look how cute we are.
Yay! Cutest couple alert.
Clip it.
There's
Clip
no
it, is that what
clipping,
you said?
JBG.
The problem is I'm
doesn't
still
matter,
twice
yeah.
her size. But other than that,
Oh my god. What is the chat saying? They're saying aww. Put Cole in the middle and make an ooh ooh. Okay,
Nope.
Cole, come
Nope.
stand in the middle.
No, I don't want to
Do
get
it.
slapped. I don't want to get slapped. Nope.
Aww.
that's how he dies.
No clips, this is hell.
Nope.
Oh, this is me on my tippy toes.
Now I get why
Brooke
Alex
is
stands.
just a human puppet that Lil Grimmy drives. How dare you? How tall are you, Brooke? I'm 5'5", 5'4".
I'm 5'3".
I'm 5'4".
Okay, so yeah. Anyway.
Stand next to Brooke.
Okay, this isn't fair, guys. It actually feels. This feels.
Andre
really,
the Giant just entered the chat.
I understand why Alex stands. I understand why Alex stands up now, because this feels really good.
Right?
It does. I love being at the standing table.
But the thing is, okay, so there's
This is the greatest show I've ever done with you guys. It's really good.
Are you regretting that you asked to be on it all?
No, this is like the most fun. Oh my god, this is so silly.
Damn,
Grace
Grace,
here.
you're 6'4".
So Grace here,
What?
if you want to know how tall you are compared to the entire cast, just look at me and then look at everyone else.
Damn.
No, I'm not 6'4". I'm like 6'3.5". So add a half inch.
7'8".
You're 7'8".
That's
Holy
how
shit.
tall you are.
Yeah, no.
Cole
I'm,
is 6'14".
no, I'm 6'3.5". Unless I go to Del Taco and then I'm 7 feet tall.
Where they got free shavakadu.
Wait, I had to explain to you what Page Master is, but you got free Shavakadu?
Of course I did. I loved Vine. Are you kidding me?
Oh no! See, in a couple years, you say that again, you're gonna show your age.
Road work ahead.
Hold on, no.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Guys, I've
They
never
were
been
roommates.
cooler.
Oh my god.
Pixelated me looks like
They were
Pedro Pascal.
roommates?
Wait, what?
The chat is saying
Pixelated
Pixelated Cole
Cole
looks like Pedro Pascal. I've never been this cool.
Low definition Cole looks like.
You're the Timu version of Pedro Pascal.
I'm the Wish version of Pedro Pascal. Like, hold on, do you have a small child? I'll get them to safety.
What about
Cole?
Yeah?
Cole,
Yeah.
Cole, you can't go around asking people if you could take
they
their
have
small children.
children, yeah.
Just a recommendation.
That's what Pedro Pascal does.
Yeah, he can do that.
He
Oh,
can
Rich
do
Cooper
that.
says
Oh.
Jeff Goldblum, which is a really good one too.
Oh, hey.
Look at
yeah.
all the celebrities Cole looks like.
Oh, where's Chunk? He's a small fella. How tall is Chunk?
1 foot.
How many apples tall is
Two.
How
Cole?
many apples tall?
8.
Okay.
So your Chunk is 2 apples taller than Hello Kitty.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hello Kitty's. Yeah.
I mean, there's only one way to really find out if Chunk decided to show up and then you guys stood next to him.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. I need you to know this.
I feel like he's got to be 2 feet.
Hello Kitty now lives rent free in my head.
Why?
Like if you spent a lot of time on the internet,
No.
Hello Kitty is my
He's Alex and Brooks.
Your Roman Empire.
Roman Empire. Thank you.
Wait,
You're
wait,
welcome.
hold on. Why Hello Kitty?
Hello Kitty is not a cat. She's a girl.
That's why.
A
Weird.
British girl.
Weird.
That is why. But
She's
everybody else
6
is an
apples
animal.
tall, but she's a human girl who is
She's-
also not a cat, but is
she's-
named Hello Kitty.
6 apples tall, 4 apple, and she weighs 4 apples.
She's a very ill child.
But everybody else is actually an animal.
Her boyfriend, Dear Daniel, is a cat.
Cole has left the chat.
It lives rent free in my head. Like the amount of times that I've brought it up since learning this fact, and then JPG made me watch the SNL skit on it, and now that lives rent free with it. I'm telling you, this is my Roman Empire. Like,
It is weird.
It is.
It's weird. At the parks at Universal, she's not allowed to high five. She's not allowed to shake hands. She's only allowed to hug. There's certain hand things. She can't do peace signs. She can't do all kinds. There's like very specific branding things she's not allowed to do that we had to get trained on, like what she
does.
like. We have to intervene because she can't talk, so we have to be like, oh, like she's, and some of them are good at like kind of reversing the kids who like try to do stuff that they're not allowed to do, but some of them not so much. So you kind of have to be on top of it. It's a really, really weird situation.
I can't fathom why they thought it was a good idea to make her a human girl.
Just make her a
Just
cat.
let her be a cat. It's a cartoon. It's fine.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
But
It's
the
okay.
like human girl thing just like it's so problematic.
I was not a Hello Kitty. I was a Hello Kitty attendant sometimes every now and then.
So you weren't friends with Hello Kitty.
You
No,
were
I
Hello
was
Kitty's
not friends
babysitter.
with Hello Kitty. I was friends with people who were friends with Hello Kitty.
Yeah, if anybody's seen the TikTok where they like this lady asked her boyfriend or her husband or whoever.
Oh, how
like-
many times do you think about the Roman Empire?
And he said daily. Which
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Very funny.
And then,
Krosh, did you just nod your head?
do you think of the Roman Empire daily?
No, I was just acknowledging that I'd seen that. Movie.
Oh,
Oh,
like,
okay.
whoa.
It is
I
a
was gonna
funny
say,
movie.
okay, but what is your Roman Empire? Like, what do you think about like once a day?
One Piece. I had like 5 different conversations today about One Piece with different people.
I'll be number 6 off air.
Yeah, we'll talk in a little bit.
Yeah, I got you. I'm almost to episode 400. I'm like 390 something or 380
No,
something.
my Roman Empire is what is my dumbest TTRPG character?
Yeah.
Like that's like I always like because like I'm happy to build like smart ones and put thought into it and all that stuff, but I'm always thinking like what's my dumbest one?
Did you ever play a space shark who has limited vocabulary?
Okay,
love your space.
technically we made you play Gumbly, so that's
was really
more
fun.
our bad than anything else.
Are you kidding me? Guys, if Gumbly comes back for season 3, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna literally like die. I will perish.
We have to talk to oh gosh, Anne. We have to talk to Anne about it.
I've
then.
brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's conversations happening. Nothing
Yeah,
is
'cause
confirmed,
our next-
but I love Gumbly so
I mean,
much.
are you going to be free in April?
I don't fucking know what's happening with me in April.
Fair.
We'll
Okay,
see
That's fair.
what happens. If you guys want me to come play the shark on the internet, I'll do it. I will clear my schedule. on Tuesday.
Actually, JPG, the only other thing that would be my Roman Empire would be wrestling, pro wrestling.
Oh.
I think about that more than One Piece.
You think about pro wrestling more than One Piece?
Everything boils down to pro wrestling.
Have you been to like a live show in LA yet?
Bye.
Yeah, I've been to
Thanks
a
for
few.
hanging out with us.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, what is everybody's Roman Empire? I need to know now.
Yeah, what do y'all think about once a day?
What's yours, Cole?
Star Wars. I didn't want to say
Literally
it.
called out in the chat.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to say it because I was like, man, no, it's literally Star Wars. But it's what's not fair for me is it's not just pop culture; it's also my job. So
Wait, so who's Steve? And can we explain?
No, we're never explaining. No.
But it's come up so many times, and I just want to
Do
know.
you guys like Steve?
No.
No one likes Steve.
we can bring Steve back if you like him so much. I still have the wig.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you keep that
It
for
was
a
only
rainy day.
$5. Like
The chat really wants Steve to come back.
The thing is, when JPG started to tell me the story, he was like, and then he came out with a wig. And my instant thought was like, oh, it was Halloween. He came out with a wig and thought, oh, I'll be Alex.
Actually-
That'll be funny.
I didn't want to do that because I didn't want people to think I was being offensive.
Okay.
And then the choice you made was more offensive.
Well, the funny thing is, everything you guys were like bringing up to me after the show never crossed my mind.
What was your plan?
The fact that
Was-
you came in dressed like a cholo didn't cross your mind
We
at all?
had a
This is
full
how I
meeting.
dress.
We had a full meeting about this immediately
Like
after.
I took my wardrobe and then I put a wig on and then suddenly
No.
Art's like, nobody move, stay in your seats. We're talking about this.
for me it was I was thinking more like Keanu Reeves kind of a thing.
Okay, Brooke, to give you some
Oh.
context now that
Donated
we have
money?
Oh, I can't read that.
I can't read that
Long
either.
take for Steve. How you doing, buddy?
Oh no!
Guys, I don't have the wig. It's hard to do it without like the wig. As dumb as that sounds. No, Art, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
HR named a skit after Cole that day.
Okay, Brooke, to give you some context.
Yeah.
We're having a Halloween stream. Alex wasn't with us for this particular stream.
Got
we
it.
were talking about the Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover comic. Okay. These are both properties I absolutely love. I brought in a TMNT expert. I brought in a Power Rangers expert. It was,
I went on a cruise.
yeah, it was going to be, it was going to be a wild, fun time. And Cole then reaches out to me and he's like, hey, in a little bit, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to change into a costume and I'm going to come back on screen. Just follow me. I'm like, of course, man, this is going to be peak improv.
Yeah.
And thinking that it's a Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, I'm thinking he's coming out
Rose sent us a picture so we could see Steve.
as either a Power Ranger or a Ninja Turtle,
There's so much chaos in this photo.
right?
Yeah, I come out, everyone's just staring at me, so I get panicked.
So Cole immediately panics with his choice.
That's a terrible
It's a
choice.
great face. A really good face that we're making.
And all of us, and this is how I know, okay, so my 2024 goal is to take donations in order to get into improv classes because there's not enough improv in the world to prepare yourself for something like this.
Okay, just look at what Reed is saying in the chat.
Oh, wait. It's officially beloved Artemis's birthday because they're on the East Coast.
Oh,
Hey!
I have an idea for Reed, but you need to look into the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat. What did Reed say, Alex?
Figure something out.
What?
Reed said figure. Oh, come on! Reed said figure something out. I have an idea. So this is gonna be my attempt to honor the donation.
Okay, cool. Krosh, you do the. When he comes back, you do the Zoom, okay?
Oh, this is gonna end poorly.
This is oh God, Brooke, don't laugh at this. You're only encouraging it.
It's giving on TikTok with
Yeah, when they do the towel. Oh, we could get a
Cole
towel from
returns
the
with his
bathroom.
lesbian flannel.
It's I had nothing because everyone was kind of like weird around me. So like this is for Reed.
Yep.
Yeah, this is how I talk. I panicked because this is me trying to talk like Keanu Reeves.
Dude,
This
it
is my
was-
Keanu Reeves voice. It's
the split overhead clip.
it's not great.
We have worked.
Now say essay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Cole. Do not do that.
I can't fucking see.
Cole, I've worked with you for 14 years. That is the one choice that has completely thrown me off of my whole game.
The thing is, for everyone here, it's not that just JPG was like, what the fuck? The whole fucking studio. I want you to imagine that energy. When you come out of the bathroom and you're like, hey, and everyone's like, the fuck? Like, that's what I came out to.
I love that you came out and you immediately knew that the joke fell flat.
Yeah.
And like just the 5 of us in here were just so confused.
And I'm like, I'm gonna save
To
it.
anyway.
I'm gonna, you commit to the bit. Otherwise, it's weird.
Oh,
but if
God.
it's already weird, it just gets worse.
But all we did was we committed to ask questions about his thought process in order to do this.
Which, oddly enough, the chat loved. Because it became kind of like a making fun of like Steve moment. I was like, all right.
Okay, no more Steve. The chat never talks about Steve ever again, please. Okay.
I mean, the more you fight it,
Now
the
that
more
you've
they're gonna
asked
want it.
them not to, they're gonna stay.
We do have Steve and we do have Anime Greg, so we're slowly building
Oh,
a group here.
hey. Okay.
Anime Greg was a holy
Oh,
chat
hello.
thing. God.
Let's call it Steve.
Oh, God.
excellent gift in the
I
chat
think
art
that's where
somewhere.
like I got Steve stuck in my head. Was probably that movie, Over the Hedge.
I got.
Let's call it Steve.
I always think of Raining with the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, because the little guy goes, "Yes."
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess a reference.
Maybe it's just all of pop culture has gotten Steve in my head. Because I always love, like, when I make fun of anything, it's always like, yo, it's Steve.
Steve is a funny name.
It is.
A little bit. Oh, it's up there with Bob.
Bob.
People find me sexy art.
Okay, I think we're getting to almost Amber o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm V-tired.
Okay, hold on. Final thoughts. So Princess Bride has been out for a very long time. I'm gonna have us land on a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, getting the landing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, land on
So
touchdown.
it's been out for a very
Goal.
long time. If you had to compare Princess Bride to a masterpiece that's been out the last 2 years, what would you compare it to?
A masterpiece?
That's been out the last 2 years. Like
Has there
one,
been a masterpiece in the last 2 years?
I like the
Godzilla
Dungeons
-1.
and Dragons.
Okay, your mic's taken away. Anybody else?
Wait, what did Krosh say? Oh, no, the film is supposed to be incredible.
that movie, okay, I have not seen it yet, but the Godzilla clips of him going at that boat and they're just like screaming
Yeah.
in terror and shooting scares me.
I want to see it so bad. I'm trying to.
Can you imagine seeing that on the big screen?
When I go on winter break, that's when I'm going to try and see it. So
I don't know if I've seen a film in the last 2 years where it looked like the cast was having as much fun on that set as the cast on a Princess Bride set was having. In the last 2 years? I don't think so.
Spider-Man,
Maybe. Which one?
the newest.
The No Way Home one?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. They seemed like they were having a pretty good time. I don't know.
Yeah.
my hot take is I think The Princess Bride is better than the original trilogy.
I said the Dungeons and Dragons movie, but I said it very quietly, Fatal. I agree that was pretty good.
Wait,
Oh, that movie was so boring.
Oh no, I
JPG.
disagree.
I
I
th-
liked
I
it.
I know, I'm the asshole.
I thought it was definitely a return to form for the fantasy genre. It felt fun for me. At
And I'm
least.
glad that they stuck to the no romance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
glad that
too.
they stuck-
did anyone hear what JPG said?
I said what I said.
What did you said?
I think The
Yeah,
Princess
I
Bride is
agree.
better than the original trilogy.
Of Star Wars. He didn't have to say of what. He meant
I
of
didn't have to
Star
say.
Wars.
I didn't have to say of what.
He said it with
Oh.
his chest.
I said it with my whole chest.
But you know that's Cole's Roman Empire.
I know.
And
That's
he's
why
coming
I
at
said
my
it.
empire.
I think I think one of the only films that comes up like 4 quadrant wise that has come out in the last 20 years is the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
JPG, if you wanted to end the stream, why did you bring up Star Wars?
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to get it out though. It's my hot take.
You have Wesley and Buttercup. And then you have Han and Leia. And you're taking the Wesley Buttercup romance over the Han and Leia?
I mean, they didn't fuck their siblings, so yeah.
Neither did anyone in Star Wars.
Okay.
If you're gonna come at me with facts, not just like Reddit.
You can't talk shit because we've seen your anime list. Okay.
Where they actually fucked their siblings.
They're step siblings.
Now there's a distinguish there. Okay.
You can't say
Good.
nothing right now, sweetie.
Good.
You can't say nothing.
Look, leave
No,
my
I
bone
think-
and anime out of this.
I think what the Princess Bride does in 80 or so minutes is better than what the original trilogy does. Now, is it more?
Explain us how.
Okay, I think it tells a tighter story. I think it tells a more relatable story.
How?
Okay, so I think it tells a tighter story because it uses both narrative and meta-narrative metrics.
I need my lawyer here.
Yeah, I know. In order to have any type of 4-quadrant watcher understand it, right?
Star Wars.
As opposed to,
sorry. I
as
didn't mean to
opposed to I don't. Although I think that the original trilogy hits the 4 quadrants and like that movies are looking for, I don't think it hits it as hard as The Princess Bride does.
I love you so much. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Just because you say 4 quadrants does not make you smart. Like
On my birthday.
Wow.
No, I think what it does with the time that it has,
Yes.
I think the story works more efficiently.
now, I believe. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I believe Episode 4 and Princess Bride are the exact same length, an hour and 30 minutes long.
And
I think Princess Bride is either 80 or 87 minutes. So like you have about 10ish minutes that like on it.
Episode 4 does the whole hero's journey in that amount of time, though. They do the whole thing. Like,
I would.
they
And
tell
that's
a
only
complete
one
story.
movie. There's 2 more too to add to the argument.
I mean, to use Brooke's
She
words,
loves this movie
to use-
too, and she's on my side.
To use Brooke's words against her, the feminism.
Oh, I definitely think the gold bikini is bullshit. I'm not saying that your argument is wrong. I'm just saying that the 4th movie has its merits, and that I don't think it's fair to stack up a trilogy up against a standalone film, and that The Princess Bride also is only based on the one book, whereas Star Wars has really lots of field to pull from.
And
To-
yet
to make
they
it-
follow the same 3 characters over and over.
Look,
again.
to
I
make it
agree.
more,
Well,
but that's not fair, Alex, because the original trilogy was about the 3 main characters, and then I will give the gold bikini all its props. I loved it.
Okay, wait, Brooke, would you say that comparing The Princess Bride and Episode 4 would be more fair?
Yeah,
in this
because
instance?
they're films that
Okay,
are by
cool.
themselves.
The feminism.
Yeah.
You have literally Princess Leia standing up to a 6'8" man.
Space Dad.
Which doesn't know what Space Dad yet. To be fair, the writers didn't know what Space Dad yet
My
either.
space father.
So like standing up to him when he's like literally the scariest person in the movie,
Do
and
they
she just
say
goes,
Nerf herder
"I knew you
in The
smelled
Princess
bad."
Bride? I don't think so.
What?
They don't say Nerf herder in The Princess Bride.
Do you think?
I mean, if we're going by dialogue, The Princess Bride has better dialogue than Star Wars
I
does.
do like The Princess Bride better than I like
I was
Star
gonna
Wars,
say
but
The
I don't think that
Princess
it's a
Bride is
fair
more quotable.
comparison.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
I was just gonna say The Princess Bride is more quotable. If
It
you're
is.
gonna bring up like terms people say, there's more quotes that the chat has dropped than
Actually-
like the 3 same quotes you get from Star Wars.
So-
that aren't even
Episode
quoted
4 is a
properly.
half hour
Well, I am-
longer.
I am not arguing that because you're not wrong. Princess Bride is a million times more quotable, and it's because the cast not only take these lines that if anyone else said it, inconceivable is not going to be funny. But the way that actor says inconceivable is the most memorable moment ever. Inigo Montoya going, I don't think you know what that word means. That's not what you think it means. Like the way he says it is better than I think anyone else could.
Oh,
said it.
so the actors in The Princess Bride were better.
No,
so
the
delivery was better. by
Delivery
the
was better in The
actors.
Princess Bride because it was tongue in cheek, whereas Star Wars was trying to be serious.
Brooke had also mentioned the hero's journey, how Luke goes through the whole of episode 4 in order to build the hero's journey.
Yes.
I would argue that that the Princess Bride is so good, you have 2 hero journeys.
You have several. It does a really good job of carrying a handful of characters.
Episode 4 has several hero journeys as well. You not only have Luke Skywalker, the main one, you have Han Solo learning to be a good person. You have Obi-Wan Kenobi with returning to be a good person. You have Leia, who's fucking awesome.
I don't think those count as heroes journeys. I think
Obi-Wan Kenobi in Okay, in episode 4 we didn't know it was isolation. No, actually, no, we did. We did know it was isolation. Episode 4, you have Obi-Wan Kenobi in isolation, returning to the fight to save Alderaan. Then it's gone, and then he helps Luke. Then he sacrifices himself so Luke can be the hero.
Cole, do you know how many steps are in the hero's journey?
You have to be innocent. Then you have to experience great loss. Then you have to go to the fight. Then you have to.
There's between 8 and 13.
I think there's 12.
There's a really great episode of Bluey that you should watch where they focus on a hero's journey.
Oh, that is a really good episode.
I do
I love how
think
she's
that
saying Bluey, like
comparing,
not all of us have seen that episode.
I do think comparing the
Bluey's
two
amazing.
films is difficult because they weren't produced to do the same thing. They're not playing in the same genre. They're not aiming for the same situation.
Technically, I would argue that Star Wars is squarely in the fantasy genre.
It's space fantasy though.
Yeah, I would say.
Is anyone arguing?
Hey, Alex. We're going to have a conversation.
Okay.
The ladies are talking, okay? Men, shut up.
Yeah.
That's
Hear me
fair.
out.
We deserve
We're
that.
going to end this show soon.
Okay,
So you have 2 options on how this can go.
I got it.
You can keep going the way you're going, or you can crush Cole's spirit right before we end the show.
I know, but then I probably won't be able to come back.
Why? He doesn't do the casting JPG jokes. You're right.
You can come back.
Thanks, Cole.
JPG does the schedule. JPG does the email.
Got it.
Cole just shows up.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, consider it.
Cole also works on the editing.
He could make us look terrible.
Yeah, don't fuck with the editor.
Although now I do have to say, 'cause
Everyone
Cole-
else gets cut out. It's just shots of Cole being taller than me.
This
Talking about Star Wars for 20 minutes.
This, especially since Kurosh is doing this, the highlights this whole week are just gonna be Broken Eye. The whole fucking week. Everyone else who's confused why it's just us 2 on our social media, spoiler alert, it's just gonna be us. I'm now committed to the bit. Here we go.
You only release the lesbian flannel Steve bit. You don't release anything else.
Yeah.
Nothing else makes the cutting room floor.
Okay, I do have to say, okay, now that I know that Cole religiously watches Bluey, because that hero's journey episode, that's like deep in the 3rd season. So now I know you're watching.
Is that really 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's fun to binge.
dude, it's so good. But
I
now
love the voice.
now
and
I wanna
also I've seen so
review-
many clips on TikTok. I was like, I have to watch it. It's like it's like Phineas and Ferb. I've seen so many clips. I'm like, I have to watch the show.
104 days, summer vacation, and school comes around just ended. And the annual. How much of this song can we sing before we get in trouble?
I think that's enough.
No.
actually.
You
think
can
that was
sing
it.
the whole thing
Finding a
because
good
we're
way
not
to
in key.
spend it.
You're not what?
Like
key.
baby.
She might be in key. She's more talented than we are.
Well, I wasn't trying very
That's why we
hard.
have you on the show, Brooke.
Yay! We'll do a karaoke welcome party episode. Whenever you want it to be the last one. You've never seen again.
Y'all don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. This is the end of the welcome party.
Bye.
Oh.
So
We're cutting you off.
Next week is the last episode we are doing of 2023. Alex, Cole, we had talked about this before, but
Are we not doing that anymore?
well, that's why I wanted to. I
Oh.
wanted to address it on
In front of
camera with
everybody?
everybody. Yeah. So we were all gonna pick one thing that we weren't allowed to talk about since the strike happened, and then all of us were gonna just pick that one thing.
I want JPG's one thing to be Ahsoka.
Well, so that's what I was wondering, right? Because usually if we do if we do a split 3 episode, and the split 3 episode, like for our terms, is all of us pick one thing to talk about, I usually have to watch all 3 things anyway. So if you pick Ahsoka, I will for sure get it finished by next week. But if you pick something else, I'll most likely pick Ahsoka in order to get it finished by next week.
Just watch Ahsoka next
Well,
week.
yeah, I know, but I need one of us has to pick it.
What are you going to pick if you don't pick Ahsoka?
What if I pick Ahsoka? I'm not picking.
You're not.
She's not
picking
picking
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
You're
No
not
one here
picking
believes
Ahsoka.
you're picking Ahsoka.
No,
I was
I'm Spartacus.
I was either going to do Loki season 2,
Ooh.
Blue Eyed Samurai, or the live action One Piece.
No, Alex is going to do one live action One
No,
Piece.
she has not seen the live action One Piece.
Oh, really?
I was trying to finish One Piece before I watched the live
But
action.
One Piece is just season 1.
Why are you laughing at that?
That's 1,000 episodes.
Wait, hold on.
I've only been going a month and a half, and I'm already almost at 400. I can do it.
Wait, you're at 400?
I'm at 380 something. Yeah.
Just watch the live action.
But I had a goal. I had a plan.
Okay, here's the thing I will say.
Gracie, I am doing Bluey. That one's mine. Yeah.
Of the three of us,
100%.
she cares about One Piece the most, I would say. Let's not do One Piece because I don't care. Do you care?
I mean,
it's good.
I do.
Did you watch it?
Well, it's only like 10, 12 episodes.
Did you
so-
watch it?
No, I haven't yet.
I think it's an easy loss for us.
Whoa, no.
No, Alex, I'm helping you. You said you didn't want to watch it without watching.
I know, but when you say it like that, now I feel like
This
I
is
have
why
to
I
just
never
defend
take
you.
Alex's side. I try helping her,
Yeah, but
and
you
she betrays
insulted-
me.
Like, you literally said it as if I said, Ahsoka's not really worth our time, so I'm just gonna not do it.
You
so
did
don't
say
watch it."
that.
No, I said I don't like Star Wars. It has nothing to do with being worth our time. You discounted the thing. I just hate Star Wars as a
No,
whole.
I said take the loss. It's literally us accepting we are not going to win this. Let's let you have it.
so not what he said.
I'm doing Godzilla -1 now.
But that was not during the strike.
Oh, it's got to be something from.
I'm still
okay.
doing Godzilla -1 now.
That's not the odd.
Technically, I could do Monarch,
Yeah,
and because that was in during the strike.
like the first 2 episodes.
Count it. Okay, well, we are gonna decide. We'll pop it in the Discord chat as well too. But we're all gonna review one thing that
You could
we
do
weren't allowed
Teenage
to.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I could do Mutant Mayhem. That would be really good. I'll think about it. We'll think
The
about
thing
it.
I will say about the One Piece live action, though, is we know there's going to be a second season. It was already greenlit.
Mm-hmm.
So we could hold on to it and do it right before the second season.
We could. One thing that's crazy about Netflix is they're doing all of the anime live actions now. They're in production of
Yu Yu Hakusho.
no, My Hero.
I
Yeah.
didn't know about that. Yeah.
They
knew about
just
that.
announced that today.
Yu Yu Hakusho is the one I'm super excited
I'm
for.
only on season 3 of. My
If
Hero.
you think anything is worth at least $1, please consider joining Perception Studios Patreon with the donation tier starting at least $1. The higher tiers get you some exciting benefits as well. This is all going to go back into the studio. This is better lighting, cameras. Insert a joke about making fun of one of us for something on the show that we just did.
Get them hide implants.
More flannel. Polymorph made that joke.
Love polymorph. Thank you.
Ow.
So we're not going to be paying it forward with the
Help
raid.
me.
There is no other raid.
But thank you
Send
again.
help.
Thank you again for joining us here at the Welcome Party. Next week, last episode of 2023.
How did you miss? Oh my god, no fucking way!
We just knocked a beer can over, but it landed like with the top part up. Like it just basically slid over and went down. Nothing
It
spilled.
landed like this.
that.
Just like this.
That's
I would have been fired for sure.
end it.
Wow. That was great.
Bye.
Bye.
How did you do that? I don't know.
That was amazing.